All right, Heidi ho, good neighbors. Welcome to Greymane Gaming. Thank you for joining me on this Wednesday. Of course, the Wednesday version of Dreamlight Valley. One of the only times we come to Dreamlight Valley. Lately, I've been here a few times, but the last week or so, I haven't. I've been taking care of my cat Beauty. She was almost 20 years old, and sadly, we had to put her to sleep yesterday. So my heart is broken, but I also, it's kind of bittersweet. I miss Beauty. Her brother Bert is a twin. We have him, and he's on my lap right now, sitting here. And she's greatly missed. I mean, Beauty was a cat that when I was working would come and sleep on on my lap, and she would tap my hand to get my attention. She was such a good cat. She was a very good cat and almost 20 years old. And so, you know, I'm sad. My heart is broke because she's gone, but I'm happy because here's to a life well lived. She lived 20 years, and that's pretty long for a cat. So what the heck is this? Truffles. Okay, those are ugly. Anyway, yeah, we gotta go to the plaza, don't we? I don't know why I logged in here, but let's go to the plaza because we're gonna need to do. Uh, yeah, we're gonna need to. Let me get there. We're gonna do of course, the floating parks festival today. I'm gonna try to get everything in. I got a lot to say today, a lot to talk about. So I mean, you're gonna have to be patient with me. We got to get to comments. We got to do dogs. We got to do everything, and still get to the parks puzzles. But luckily, the puzzles aren't very complicated this week. We will be able to bang. I've already tried them on my computer, so it shouldn't be too hard to bang out pretty quick. So we're gonna do that. If you're just here to do the puzzles, maybe fast forward 10 minutes and I should be on them, all right? One of them requires counting animals, so if you want the correct number without having to do a lot of work, just skip ahead. Skip ahead. All right, we're going to talk right now. So yeah, we had to make the choice to put down Beauty, and I really hate that term, put down or put to sleep or whatever. You're just, yeah, to me, it was such a heartbreaking choice to have to take the life of my cat. I feel like it was my responsibility that, it's one of those choices you don't want to make, but you have to, because you're caught between the fact that you're actually going to be responsible for ending the life of your pet, but in turn, if you don't, you're also responsible for letting your pet suffer if they're in pain or if they're sick and they have no quality of life. And that's where Beauty was. I had a chat with Beauty before it happened. She and I absolutely loved Beauty. Of course, I love all my animals, but Beauty, when you have an animal that's been around for 20 years, that's a big part of your life. No matter, and everyone I talk to, they're, oh, we're sorry, but you know what? She was 20. Yeah, I know that. I get she was 20, so they act like it should be okay that your pet died because she was 20. Well, what do you expect? She's 20. This is the comment, and I'm like, doesn't that make it harder? Doesn't that make it harder because you've had her around so long? I mean, it's hard no matter what, but I am so used to having Beauty around for 20 years of my life. 20 years! That the first day, and it's been about 24 hours. It was exactly 24 hours ago. We put her down yesterday morning at 10:30 was our appointment at the veterinarian. But Beauty told me she wanted to go. All right. I walked in on her, and I went in every couple hours to make sure she was at least getting water. She stopped eating. She had no interest in walking, and I made sure she wasn't going to starve to death. We had to hand feed her, and I also made sure that she had water. I wasn't going to let that happen to her. I wasn't going to let her, and it also, helped her to the cat box, which was so she looked up at me and said, and cried a little bit, and it broke my heart. And I said, she's telling me it's time, and I knew it was time. So I had to make that choice, and it's the worst choice you ever have to make. But I do not want to see my pet suffer. I knew that she wasn't going to come out of this. She had cancer. She had it bad, and I knew she wasn't. I mean, we already were told that she's 20 years old, can't operate, can't remove it. It will kill her, and it did. And I mean, she could have gone a week or two, just in that state and suffering, and hard to breathe, can't walk, so quality of life. And I did not want her to feel pain, and I did not want her to feel herself dying. So we made the decision to peacefully let her go. And it was hard. I celebrate her life, and that's the important part. I celebrate the 20 years that she gave us, and she was a beautiful cat. And I know that her brother is 20 as well, almost 20, and I'm going to be looking at that at some point in the near future as well. And we tried to take it with great responsibility, to understand that this is part of owning a pet. This is life, and life kicks you in the nuts every time. All right, I hate to put it that blunt, but that's the way I feel. Life will just kick you when you're down. It doesn't matter. Life is the one thing that will always correct your universe. It has balance, and you're going to be part of it. You're going to be part of it, right? You're going to join the ether at some point. You're going to die, just like everything else on this planet. So that's the one thing that we have to accept. And I think that's what makes it so hard, is that we have to accept that as part of our life. Part of our life is the end of life, and that's the hardest thing to accept for anyone. Because you think every day that you're sitting here, you're listening to me yammer on, you're playing video games, that this is the way it's always going to be, and that is the farthest from the truth. I can tell you that right now. One day it's all going to change, right? And I've already faced that, right? I've done the cancer thing in the last 2 years. You face you end up facing your mortality, and it is a big wake-up call, a big slap in the face, because life tells you, don't get too used to things. Don't get used to it. So you don't take things for granted anymore. You do what you want to do. You have fun, and that is what life is about, I think. So I tend to enjoy life more. I tend to respect life more, and I hope that it has taught me that lesson, that live a good life, live every day, and be who you want to be. And I've come into that. We've had a lot of problems. We had this one guy, it was so funny, on my YouTube channel, and it was one of the comments. Of course I blocked the asshat, but I get these complaints every once in a while, because if you look at my thumbnails, those are AI. Like YouTube offers you, when you create a video, it offers you an AI thumbnail to create based on your description and your title of your video. So you just, AI. And I get every once in a while these AI haters, and these supposed, and I'm holding this up, quotes, supposed traditionalists. Now, when I see these people that are oh, you're using AI, I picture a person sitting in a corner on a stool with a dunce hat on, with their finger up their nose. Oh, hey, you're using that there AI. Oh, man, that I don't know. I hate that. I want traditional. Let me tell you something, my friends. If you are, and I don't care, if you don't like AI, whatever, but don't come to me and complain about me using AI on anything. I use AI all the dang time, and I'm going to keep using it, because while you're standing on your little molehill while you're standing on that hill trying to defend and go to war for traditional whatever you're arguing about. The mountains are being created by AI. So you're going to get left behind, all right? Show me an industry today, a modern industry that has not braced some form of AI in its ranks, and I will show you a future of failure, okay? I will show you a future of failure because there's nothing that AI has not touched now. And if you don't embrace it, if you don't go with it, you're going to get left behind in the dirt and you're going to fail because it works more efficient than you, it works quicker than you, and it probably works better than you. And half of you half of you people who sit there and say, "Oh, I hate AI," probably 9 of 10 of you use AI every day, and you just want something to bitch about. Let me tell you something. I am not going to make any excuse for using AI. I love AI, all right? It's a tool like Photoshop. It's a tool like any other production, tool that you use in anything else. It's used everywhere. Your doctor's office uses it now. Okay? You don't get a call from your doctor anymore scheduling you your appointments. You get a call from an AI representative. You call your credit card company, it's AI. You call your cable company to talk about your cable bill, it's AI. You call your lights, your utilities, it's AI. There is not an industry on this planet that has not embraced some form of AI. And for people to sit there and say, "Oh, it's AI this, it's AI that," well, I'm sorry, but I'm moving forward. I'm not going to sit here and listen to your crap about, "Oh, I hate it when people use AI." Too bad. If you don't want to see it, then don't, if you don't want to see it, I get the hiccups. Don't look at it. All right? I'm not asking you to come and look at my page. I'm not asking you, and whatever I do. I mean, Ali and I use it in in our crafts and stuff. We use AI all the time. We do. And I'm not making any excuse for it. I'm going to use it. I love it. So, if you don't like AI, then don't look at it. Don't complain and bitch and whine about it, because I don't want to hear it. I'll block you and I'll move on and I'll forget you. Just like AI is going to leave you behind too, because you're going to be standing on that hill saying, "Oh, AI slop, AI." And you know what? Everyone's going to move on without you and you're going to fail. Because you failed, you're going to be a fossil put on a shelf like every other person that sits there and complains about AI. Because I'll tell you what, you're not stopping it. It's not going anywhere. It's only going to be more and more. It's obviously, and I'm not, it's affected me. I'm a retired writer, and it's affected writing. People are creating tens of thousands of AI-generated books on Amazon. Okay, YouTube. You all were here when I started this YouTube channel, and now it's filled with AI stuff. Okay, it has affected me, but the point being is, there's nothing that that can be done. That is where technology is at, and if you don't move with technology, it moves without you. You're not going to stop it. It's a wave. It's a at this point, I hate everywhere I go someone's talking. At this point, it's a tsunami, right? AI is a tsunami that you're not going to escape. You're either going to drown or you're going to move with it. And that's the way I see it. So please, stop with your stupid comments about, "Oh, you're using AI," while you're sitting there with your chat GPT open trying to, write a sensible comment. Please give me a break on that. It makes you look stupid, honestly. Because everyone's using AI, and you just want a small hill to sit there and complain about, and people have stopped listening because we all know that you're just being dumb. So that's where it's at with that. Let's move on. I'm sorry, I had to say that. When I read that comment, I was like, "What? This guy's dumb. This guy really has no clue what they're talking about because you are soon to be left behind and in the minority because I don't care what you do, whatever you call." You're going to talk to AI. You're going to deal with AI. Everything that you do now has AI involvement. And it's only going to keep on getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So you either embrace it or, as I said, you fall behind and you get put on a shelf with the rest of the fossils. So move ahead, people. Move ahead. All right, let us get to what are we going to do? We're going to go check out Scrooge's store. I'm done ranting for that because I really don't. And I know it kind of pisses people off, but at this point, it is what it is. It is what it is. What do we have here? We have got an arrow-making bench from Pocahontas. All right. So yeah. I could really care less about the opinions of these people because. You know what? I'm going to do what I want to do, and no one's going to tell me what I can't do. That's where I'm at. This is $1,200 for this yellow dress. That's a lot of cannolis. We got these pants. Look at these pants. Flowery blue capris. I don't know how I look at those, but I'm going to buy them anyway because they look kind of... Look at these shorts. Got some... Oh, I pet my bear. We got some short shorts here. For the flowery blue, it's all flowery, I guess. I'm going to buy them. We'll take it. All right. We're going to skip the hats and stuff. I only wear one hat usually. Bad already got. What do we have here? Anything new? No, we don't. I'm trying to hurry because we got a lot to do today. All right. Yeah, they are. All right, we got a new window here. Speaking of windows to the world. Oh, this is a door. No, this is a window. Tall, pixelated window from Wreck-It Ralph. Okay, we'll take it. We have this. We have that. All right, that is that. We're going to check out the premium shop now really quickly. I'm trying to get through stuff. We're going to be starting a new game tonight. We're going to be doing Star Wars Zero Company. Let me tell you something, folks. I am not good at strategy games, but we're going to try it. I'm going to die. Just watch for the entertainment value or just to watch me get my ass kicked, whatever you want to do. But that's where I'm going to be at with that. I love Star Wars, of course. It takes place during my favorite time period in Star Wars, which is the Clone Wars. So we're going to have fun playing strategy and checking out the new Star Wars Zero Company. After midnight tonight, I think it's released, so we're going to have fun. And we will check that out on the channel. All right, let us go to the premium shop really quick. Then we'll do the comments. We'll do the dogs. Then we'll do the event. The event's going to be last, so that way you can just skip on to it. All right, we got Scottish Fold Cap for 2,000. You got the Country Pop Ensemble. Well, that's kind of perfect. Country Pop Ensemble. We just lost Dolly Parton yesterday as well. I say that my cat, a beauty, has really good company. She brought a Dolly Parton. She accompanied Dolly Parton. And so, yeah, we feel bad because we lost an American icon. It was Dolly Parton. $17.50 for that, so we pay some respects to Dolly as well. We got the Frederickson Manor bundle for $42.75. We've got the Frederickson Manor by itself for $3,000 and the garden set for $17.50. We've got the Blue Silk Ruffle Ensemble for $17.50. Secret Pop Star Ensemble for $17.50. Pop Star Room Set $17.50. Sunny Coastal Villa for $3, the Beach House for $3, the Beach Vibes for $12. Summer's ending, folks. I'm so glad I'm glad that it's ending. I can't wait for fall and winter. Island Inspired Ensemble $17.50. We've got the Stylish Sailor Ensemble. We've got a lot of ensembles today. $1,500. We got Rocky Coast Lighthouse $12. The Seaside Formal Eric for $25. The Jungle Cruise Boat Bundle $17.50. Palace $37.50. This is Princess Week. Aurora Costume Dresses $1,500. Corona Castle Corona Castle for $37.50. Rapunzel costume dress $17.50. We got the Midnight Guard gazebo for $1,500. The Charming Castle wall kit for $17.50. The Magical Pumpkin Coach topiary for $17.50. That's quite fetching. The Wishful Winter Cinderella for $2,500. We got the Pink Castle for $3. We got Belle's Royal Tools for $37.50. That's insane. Belle's Royal Tools for $37.50. That's more. That's the same price almost as the topiary and the Wishful Winter Cinderella put together. That's ridiculous. Seaside Getaway Building $20.70. The Seaside Getaway House $2,700. Butterfly Topiary $1,000. Jasmine's Courtyard Fountain $17.50. The Romantic Set $12. Pink Ariel costume gown $17.50. The Edwardian fence kit. Geez, there's a lot of stuff here today. $1,500. The Elegant Edwardian greenhouse $17.50. The Brick Garden $2,000. The Rainbow Phoenix Wing $17.50. I'm getting tired. And we got, of course, the seasonal bundle that refreshes in 6 days for $8,000. So they must be coming out with a new fall one. And I think that is everything. Oh, we got a new bonus. Or maybe that doesn't refresh in 6. I think it's just the store that does. I don't think that seasonal thing does. So, all right, let's see what we got here for our little... Did I get it? Where'd it go? Oh, come on. I don't think I got it. I'm looking. Let me go back. I'm telling you what. This is ridiculous. Down. Did I get it? Did I collect it? I thought I collected it. I probably did, and it's probably just junk. Yeah, I did. I don't know what it was. Didn't see it. Oh, well, never mind. So there's that. What else we got? We got comments today. Let's do the dogs first. We got a Hail Mary for Curry. Curry needs Amsterdog to rescue them. Amsterdog's pretty good at rescue. So if anyone from Amsterdog is watching and whatever, please, we need a Hail Mary for Curry. She needs to be pulled, or him. He needs to be pulled from NYC ACC. He's ID number 259135. 2 years old and needs to be pulled by Amster Rescue. Please, if you want to, please contact Amster Rescue. We need a foster or an adopter for our dear friend Curry. I'm sharing him. Amster Foster will pull him, but someone needs a committed one. So hopefully, Amsterdog will pull Curry. Please. Let me see. What do we got? 7 dogs will die in less than 24 hours. They are set to be euthanized today. This is in Modesto, California, at Stanislaus Animal Services in California. Stanislaus Shelter. That's in Modesto. Can we please? We've got a bunch of beautiful animals here that need out. 7 dogs, and they need to be out in Modesto, which is, I mean, come on, people. This is ridiculous to have this many dogs in this place. I'm going to repost this for anyone for Stanislaus in Modesto. That's the Stanislaus Animal Services Agency. I would call them the Stanislaus Animal Disservices Agency because they don't really do shit for animals. They're just process servers at this point that kill. We've got Albert. Albert is ID number. His brother Tiger was rescued. Oh, why would you rescue one and not the other? They look like twins. You heartless. At least this is from Apple Valley. Apple Valley is one of the worst places in California. All right, Apple Valley. Albert is ID number A259386. He looks like a little puppy. In Powhatan, I don't know how to pronounce that. Powhatan, Apple Valley, California. Powhatan. I've never heard of it. I've heard of Apple Valley, but they're a bad shelter. Please. They took one puppy and didn't take the other. That's terrible. That poor baby. They were siblings. Was left behind and needs an adopter. Come on, man. Why would you do that? Why'd you separate these poor little pups? That's horrible. I gotta say, I feel bad about that. So, that's for Albert. He is at, alright, here we go. He's at 22131 Powhatan Road, Apple Valley, California. And, I hope he's not on this list here. What is this? We got Abby there. We got Pebbles there. We got Martin. Albert is still there. And they will be euthanized. The phone number there is 760-240-7555. Alright, that is at Apple Valley. So we need to get these beautiful animals out before this disgusting place. Tiger was rescued. I'm still reading this. Before this disgusting place kills little Albert. And this is, I'm just reading through this right now, hoping that someone will pick up Albert. I don't know. We're hopefully they rescue him, because that's horrible that you would take his brother and you would not take him, because that's disgusting. So that's heartless. Heartless people. People, you know what? I find most people are just, I'm not, people are just humans. And I mean that as kind of like people are greedy, self-centered. A lot of them. I'm not saying everyone, but a lot of them are just greedy. All they do is they think about themselves. They don't care about anything, and that, to me, that's the most disgusting kind of person there is. Think about other things besides yourself. All right, that's what I'm saying. We got 8-month-old Bentley, who was surrendered in July to NYCACC because his owner died. Needs a foster. Bentley. He is, where is he at? Bentley is in Manhattan. He's ID number 259438. I'm going to put a link in the description for the Second Chance Rescue. Please follow that link and fill it out. Put his ID number in there, or any other IDs, and get them out of these horrible places that they are in. All right, we got one more dog here. We've got Russell County, Phoenix City, Alabama. We got Tarek. His ID number 616-12593. About 6 months old. And she or he needs a rescue immediately. I'm going to repost that for Phoenix County. Or no, Russell County, Phoenix City, Alabama. Alright. That's for Tarek. Tarek needs donations and medical rescue. Alright, that's going to do it for the dogs. Let's get to the comments, and we will go down and do the event. So we got Yolanda Hughes says, Knight of the Round Table, in response to the Mistress of All Evil. Okay, thank you so much for that comment. Brendan McBride says, wow, 3 Dreamlight videos in 3 days. Hi, Gray. And oh, well, hello there. Yeah, I know. I was kind of like recording in a recording frenzy last week, but then I had other things to deal with. Obviously, my cat was sick and everything else. So, but we're back. Of course, we miss Beauty. So, but we're working through that. It's just one, like I said, I can't be too. I'm sad. My heart is broken, but I had her for almost 20 years. I can't be sad about that. Pink Rose says, Happy Thursday, Gray. I hope it comes to the Switch 2 talking about the Lorcana. It probably will. If it's coming to console, it might come to the Switch 2 for Lorcana Digital. I hope it does too. That would be cool. Coco says on the awesome Lorcana news, that is great. I want the Fabled cards so bad. I have a few of those. I have a few of those boxes of Fabled. Um, yeah, I mean, yeah, trying to get any kind of the old cards from Lorcana. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. So yeah, I mean, but yeah, I liked the Fabled expansion. It was really nice. It had like the tail, Mickey, the little tailor, and or whatever it is, and yeah, all that stuff. I got like a bunch of those cards. That's when it wasn't. That's when like Dreamlight Valley was. You were able to get things then. Now they sell out so fast because people are just trying to make money. You know, as I was saying earlier, people are greedy. They don't really give a rat's ass about playing the game. They don't care about, that they want to get the money cards and put like $1 in their pocket because that's all they think about. People are just, you know what? They're so money minded. It's disgusting in the end that people can't see past their wallet. Oh, I have to make $1. I'll rip off anyone. I'll do anything. I'll buy everything up and I'll shortchange the system and I'll make it scarce as long as I get my my money out of it. As long as I make money off of you, I don't care. That's the sentiment of a lot of these people, and I find it to be disgusting because there's more to life than money. You're going to find out one day that your money isn't going to mean diddly squat when you're laying somewhere, at the end of your life. You're going to be like, where'd your money get you, right? It didn't get you anywhere, I'm afraid. You can't buy your way out of that. All right. Anyway, people are just, some people. I'm going to say some people. 2156, Red K says, I accidentally found out that it's a gather villagers object. I didn't know that since I don't have the Beauty and the Beast bundle. So I just took pictures while waiting for the trash to spawn. Also, thanks for showing the Ferris wheel. I did not see that. Okay, right on, Red K. Wild Moonchild says, glad to see you are still around. Well, thank you. Yeah, I'm still here. I know, it's been, I'm surprised myself. But Pink Rose says, good afternoon, Gray. The first 2 puzzles were easy. Have a magical day. Yeah, they are quite easy. And I think these next ones today are even easier, so we're going to go do that right now. Happy Reset Day, Gray and all, says Brenda. Hello, Brenda. Thank you. Okay. I keep forgetting I have to do that drawing, don't I? I keep saying I have a $25 giveaway drawing, and I keep reading the comments where people have said 25, and I keep forgetting. I'm sorry I've been so busy with other things lately, folks, with the cat and with scans and everything else that I have just forgot about that. I'll put it on my agenda. I apologize. That's coming. So let us get to the event here really quickly. This isn't going to take us long at all because I've already done it and on my computer where I practice my Dreamlight Valley stuff so that I know that I have the right answers when it comes to things like this. We're going to Adventureland today. First thing we're going to do is a puzzle. And then we're going to have to count some animals. Alright, so let's go do that. Here we go. Really quick. I feel like I've talked yeah. One of those days. It's one of those days. Alright, let's go to Adventureland. As soon as it loads. Hopefully they've got it. Yeah, they should have it set. Ding, 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 ding. I want to look around here for a second, though. Because yeah. Here we go. We want to go here. There's going to be a stud. Right there is where we want. Complete the puzzle. Alright, so yes, this is one of our little things here. Of course, this here. We're going to put that here. This is the extent of it. Yep. There. I do corners first, so. And I'm trying to remember how it went. Here we go. Yeah. Here's that. I don't think that goes there. This goes over here. We'll put it there for now. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's what here we go. No, put it back, Gray. Will you stop hitting it? Alright. Corner. There we go. El Corno. I'm trying to remember where this all. Here we go. Okay. We're gonna put that there for now. I'm trying to remember. We're just gonna leave it there. Here we go. There we go. I think that's a corner piece, or a side piece. Put this here. Put this here. This down here somewhere. It goes around here. No, let's go this. And, oh. Okay, so far, so good. Giraffe. You know it was a giraffe. We gotta find the little tiger. There's the elefante. Elefante. Oh man, I tell you what, folks, it is just. Let's put this here. It goes. There, we got that, and this guy. Yep. Oh man, here we go. That's how you do it. This is how you do it. Do. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. So I don't know, but I hope someone rescues that poor little Albert. Man, that's terrible. To rescue his brother and leave him there. I mean, at least you rescued his brother, I get that, but that's just sad. How can you, people don't have hearts, do they? Oh, let's just leave him. I would have taken them both. Definitely. Do. Get back there. Oh my god, I hate when I do that. Where did I put the extra piece at? I'm missing a piece. There's a piece here somewhere. Oh wait, I didn't. There we go. Didn't have it all the way over. There it is. Adventureland Jungle River has been completed. So we have got that puzzle done. Now it's pretty easy, right? We just unlocked that. Alright, and now we are going to go to do the other puzzle. And I am going to show. I already have the solution. So what you have to do is you have to count the little animals. Yes. Enter here. And here we are in Adventureland. And there's little animals around here. We have snakes, we have ravens, we got monkeys, and all that jazz. Okay, you're gonna count them around. I'm not gonna sit there and count them for you, so I am gonna give you the answer. However, you can look around. It's a pretty nice little place. I wish you could do more in here. It's very limited, though, unfortunately. And you got use the camera to gather villagers. Yeah, we have all this nice, beautiful stuff going on. Use the camera to gather villagers. Look at that pile of coins. Take a picture with this little parrot. I love it. This whole setup. Let's just kind of look around. Got a crafting table, which I don't need. That's just lovely. They did a really good job here. And we can go up here, or no, we can't go up there, but you can go over here and just kind of check out the surroundings. There's a snake right there. So if you are counting, there's one snake. We got ravens, we got everything here that you can think of as far as animals. So you want to, if you don't want the solution, okay? Look at this. If you don't want the solution, then you're probably gonna want to like stop or whatever here, because I'm gonna give it to you in a second. I'm just looking around and checking out Adventureland. I love the artwork here that they've done. I love the way they set it up, and it looks like a kind of like a little pirate town, doesn't it? And here, a little monkey. Hello. There's where we have to do the solution. We're gonna do that. I just want to show you guys around a little bit. I think that's everything. And yeah, we're back at the entrance. Okay, so let's go do the solution here. All right. So what you want to do is you want to count the animals here. If that's what, if you want to do it on your own, go ahead. You want to count. You're gonna need to count the. You're going to need to count the snake, ravens, monkeys, and squirrels. You need those 4 animals. So anyway, we're going to go do the solution right now. So here's a good time to turn it off. If you don't want to know the solution, then turn it off now, because we're going to show it to you right here. Here we go. So the solution is you need, in the first slot, there's 1 snake. So interact. I gotta find the snake. There, no, that's not a snakey. We got 1 is a snake. I can't really see that. Is that a snake? Yeah. All right. Number 2 is ravens. And monkey, there's the ravens. Number 3 is the monkeys. And number 4 is, of course, squirrels. There we go. And there you go. There is your solution for Adventureland. And you can grab your bag. And there we have the Jungle Cruise entrance. All right. That is it. Until next week, folks. That is the easy puzzles for this week. So simple. And I hope you enjoyed it. There's fast travel. So we're going to end the video here. Thank you all for listening and listening to me rant and go on about things. Please help out Albert at NYCACC and other dogs that I've shared to you, for you today. They need your help. Thank you all for the comments. Thank you all for the well wishes. And I hope you all have yourself a magical day. I'm going to be back tonight after midnight Eastern to do some Star Wars Zero Company. You can watch me fail over and over again, because I am terrible at strategy games. I'm the kind of person that just blunders in like like a bull in a china shop. So I am not good at strategy. Even though I play a lot of chess and stuff like that, I'm still not good at strategy. But we're gonna give it a go anyway. I want to do a strategy game with lightsabers and clone troopers, so we're gonna give it a shot and have some fun with it later on tonight. I hope you'll tune in. We'll chat. We'll talk about things. We'll probably get rude. You know how it goes on this channel, and so please be the best human being that you can be today. Don't be as good as you're going to be tomorrow, but be better than you were yesterday. Yeah, don't listen. I'm not talking about everyone when I say that people are greedy. Well, I'm talking about, you know who I'm talking about. You know the kind of people I'm talking about. Doesn't necessarily mean that I think everyone is that way. I hope you don't get that impression. And so happy to sit here and chat with you guys. And I will see you all in the Star Wars video later on tonight. Have yourself a magical day, folks. Visit your local animal shelter.